America, we down here. It's Friday. What's going on, everybody? Come on, listen to little Kanye this morning. Come on. Damn, the new Hurt My Pockets. What's up, y'all? Okay, we down here. We don't have anything to talk about. I don't really have anything to talk about. It's really been slow. I have a little things written down. I did watch Real Housewives of Orange County last night. It was actually a good episode. I think it's going to be a very interesting season this season. So I hope everybody's doing well. It's Friday. This week went by fast once again. Okay, so let's talk. Hey, come on. Come up in the spot looking extra fly. So I got some notes. I was just talking about there was some video going around with Saweetie, and Quavo was like standing behind her, and she was like, if he don't get you a Birkin, then you need to send him back to the streets. Hold on, let me find it, because I was like, girl, who are you talking to? First of all, how old are you? And the average age of the people that you're talking to, the average age who are actually listening to you and might be influenced by you, the men that those women are trying to seek partnership with cannot afford a Birkin bag, girl. Like, I'm like, I don't understand what's going on. I'm gonna find you the thing. I was like, that's kind of weird, but you know, it's just rap. Somebody said hip hop's been a parody for so long. Let me let you hear.
If we not getting you a Birkin, if we not paying for your bills, if we not getting you a Birkin, if we not paying for your bills, then drive to the streets, okay?
She said, throw him to the streets. Throw him to the streets. I'm trying to figure out, like I said, like, here's my thing. My question is, I remember when getting your hands on a Birkin bag was like very hard to do. Even for the wealthiest people, right? The wealthiest people, I remember as a young woman hearing that Birkin bags were hard to get. When I say young woman, I'm talking about like in my 20s, late 20s. I always heard that a Birkin bag, it was because they were handmade. They didn't come out. Now I feel like so many people have access to Birkin bags. I'm trying to understand, does the appreciation of the bag go down because so many people have them? And then also, are they no longer handmade? How is it that so people are getting access to these bags almost in like a bulk kind of fashion? I think it's weird. And I also think it's weird for the average age of whoever Saweetie is her audience, telling them to go find somebody. Well, if you want to find somebody to pay your bills, that's fine. I wasn't raised like that, probably to my detriment. I always felt like I need to have my own shit and I'll pay my own bills. And when I'm ready for your ass to get the fuck out, I can tell you to go. There's nobody can ever tell me to get the fuck out of their shit. I can always tell a motherfucker to get out of my shit. You understand what I'm saying? I can always, and maybe that's to the detriment, and maybe my life is the way that it is because of that, maybe whatever. But if you're speaking, you're like, Saweetie is like under 30, probably no more. Yeah, she's probably under 30 because they all of them under 30. You're telling girls, if he can buy you a Birkin, okay, go see how much a Birkin bag is, like $11,000. So who are you talking to? Who are you selling these lofty ass ideas to? What girl are you telling to go out and find a man who can spend $11,000 on a handbag and also pay her bills? Like, it's so ridiculous to even, I guess, I mean, you know, I know how it is in hip hop. You just talking shit, and it's like, but there are some people who are impressionable and girls who are impressionable and are influenced by that and are looking for men like that. And I mean, I'm not saying not to look for a man like that or to settle for something else less than that, but it's unrealistic. It's just unrealistic. And that's what another reason that made me post that question on the community page, wondering, like, I was watching a video and the girl's like, oh, well, you know, I'm talking to hypergamous women. And it's like, is it possible for a black woman to be hypergamous and want to partner with a black man? To me, I feel like that's an oxymoron. I don't know. I I don't know collectively if a black woman can find a family of a black man to marry and his family lift her up in her social status and her pockets. I'm sure they exist, but on an average, for the average woman who sees her views like I'm hypergamous, girl, you might be alone for a long time. And I'm not saying to lower your standards. By no means. We've seen collectively the standards are, on the floor, like we say. But I'm just thinking to myself, is that an oxymoron, being a hypergamous black woman looking for a black man to partner with? And you're like probably saying, Erica, you're basically saying that partnering with black men would not lift your social status. Maybe I am saying that. I don't know. But on the average, I don't know what black man, what family you can go to where marrying him or partnering with him is going to elevate your social status. I'm just saying. Texas just passed a rule that social workers can turn away people with disabilities based on their disability, sexual orientation. I think that's ridiculous. I think that's absolutely that social workers can basically you can discriminate. And the people that they are saying you can discriminate against are the people who need the most community resources. I think it's awful for Texas to do that. You can look more about it on, I just thought I would mention that. Let's see, I really don't have much news. Ghislaine Maxwell, they sent out a 400-page deposition. I've read bits and pieces of it. I'm not about to read through all of that. But of course, she's innocent and she hasn't done anything and whatever. Shonda Rhimes is leaving ABC. She's going to she's already signed a Netflix deal, but she's finally severed her ties and her relationship with ABC. Basically, ABC ain't shit. Disney ain't shit. That whole corporation as a whole ain't shit. And she said she felt like it was like pulling teeth dealing with different aspects of business with ABC. So we already know ABC and Disney ain't shit. Nicki Minaj had a baby boy. We don't know his name. I figure he has I said I figured he would be a junior, but somebody says that her husband has other children, and so he probably already has a junior. But Nicki Minaj strikes me as someone who will give her child the name that her husband wants to give it and not really give it its own name. But we'll see what the little name is. I don't know. 50 Cent endorses Trump. Not surprised. I think 50 Cent, from what I understand, is a Gemini moon. Trump is a Gemini sun. The personality type is almost similar, like him, Kanye West, 50 Cent. The personality type is real similar. The trolly, antagonistic personality type. I want to say a narcissistic personality type, but there are some traits of narcissism in there. It's like the same person. And a new movie is coming out with Lupita Nyong'o, Jessica Chastain, Penelope Cruz, and some other white women called The 355. And I actually want to see that. I don't know how well that's going to do. We talked about Tamar a little bit, but Tamar put out a tweet saying that her family reenacted the announcement of her suicide attempt. I think that is so gross if that is actually true. And that's all I have for the news. Let me see, what else did I have? Let's see. I don't have anything else to talk about. I really don't. I guess we could talk about Real Housewives of Orange County. Let me see what else is there to talk. I really don't have nothing else. I'm hearing stories about different things. I'm not interested enough to go actually look for it and research. Those are the things that I just heard about, just reading real quick. Oh, here, let's see. I'm cold down here. It's cold. I'm gonna be leaving in a second. Let's see. Oh, no, it's nothing else. It's nothing else on the debates. Last night, the debates came on, and baby, when I tell you that when Biden called Trump Abraham Lincoln, baby, when I tell you I hit the floor, that whole little statement he made, he called him Abraham Lincoln, he called the Proud Boys the Poor Boys, and then he said that Donald Trump had a dog whistle as big as a bullhorn. Baby, that whole little statement, I was like, okay, Uncle Joe. You ain't my goddamn uncle, but you know what it is. But yeah, that was really funny. I just can't wait to the day that the last of those type of people die. Like, they've been living a long time. I don't know what the youngest age of the baby boomer generation is, but that generation really did a lot of damage, like just across the board, socially, politically, just, you know, internally to each of their groups. I just, you know, shout out to the baby boomers, the younger baby boomers, maybe. I don't know. Their politics, the way of life, their ideas on how you should live in society, how you should go get a city job or get some kind of county or state job or something like that in order to just live just a regular ass, unambitious, mediocre life. I mean, I don't know. That was not nice to say. I should not have said that like that. Oh, gosh. Okay, well, I said it, so it is what it is. Yeah, so that was one of the things I talked about. Let me see. I'm just looking at my timeline to see what the hell. But that was funny on the debates. Let me see. I don't have anything to talk about. This is going to be a short video today. I literally don't have anything to talk about. Let's see. Nope. Nothing to talk about. Nothing to talk about. No, it's Scorpio season. Shout out to the Scorpios. Shout out to y'all. Shout out to the Scorpios. Happy birthday to the Scorpios. And that's really about it, y'all. I really don't have anything to talk about. I'm going to come back and talk about Real Housewives of Orange County real quick. All right, take care of each other and protect your energy. Peace.